America, thank you, Joni Mitchell. It's California. It's the 4th of July. It's Independence Day, the day that the redcoats tucked their tails between their legs and got out of the United States of America. I am saying that as an observer. He's grinning and taking pleasure from it and loves it. How are you?
I'm glad.
This is Damien McCullough, my guru of sport. How are you?
I'm not too bad, Rowan.
Right, what are we going to talk about?
Well, we're going to talk about the World Cup. We're going to talk about the replay.
Yes.
And
what replay? Seriously.
Rowan, this time of the year, around here, there's only one thing that really matters as far as we're concerned.
Parades.
Well, it involves orange men. It involves orange men.
Dutch.
Bands,
yes,
flags,
it does. Yeah.
and all that.
Yep.
But it's not a traditional route.
No. you owe me for feeding you the line. I tell you.
No, it's Armagh. It's the replay.
And who are they playing?
They played Monaghan.
Did they draw?
Oh yeah, they drew.
I thought they won.
No, they drew.
They'll do the same as Down did with Tyrone. They had their chance. They snatched defeat from the jaws of victory.
Well, you know, going back to the game last week, and I did sit here last week, and I did say that I thought that Monaghan would win. And thanks be to God, it didn't happen, because 2 or 3 minutes to go, Armagh were 3 points down, and they showed mighty character. And I have to say this, I haven't seen this in an Armagh team in years and years and years. I've seen determination, I've seen grit, I've seen desire, I've seen the will to drag defeat from the jaws of victory.
To drag defeat from the... I would have thought you were going to say victory from the jaws of defeat.
No, because we didn't win, but we were getting beat, and then we nearly pulled it back to victory. So, you know, looking at the last 3 or 4 minutes, and I know Malachy O'Rourke was gurning about, it wasn't a free, you know, he didn't pull his jumper. Well, like, I mean, the jumper stretched about this. You know, and then
I want to comment on that.
Yeah.
Da. Quit and shut up and quit your whinging.
No, I'm going to explain what happened.
I know, but I'm not talking to you about that. I'm talking to the fellow you mentioned who said, it wasn't really a foul. I'm not whinging to you. You're the guru. You're the person I worship in these matters. Who am I to say anything?
But the young Grugan from Ballymacnab stepped up. Only a young fella. He was only on the field maybe less than 5 minutes.
Stepped up.
Took responsibility and just winged the ball over the bar. You know, from a fair bit out, and tough enough shot for a young fella to be coming in to do it. So Armagh got the draw, and they have now the 3 players who were banned due to the parade, the shamuzzle, and the flag act the week before. Yeah. Right? So Armagh now are strengthened by the appearance of these guys. The question is, them and themselves will not win the match. Yeah. Armagh have to step up, and they have to play better than they played last week. I mean, from a Monaghan point of view, when you look at the goalkeeper who was the highest scorer, from a goalkeeper, that would tell me that Monaghan have serious problems in the forward division.
Why does is it Grimley his name?
Grimley is
Why does Mr. Grimley hate his fans and supporters?
No, look.
He said to his players, tell them nothing. Say nothing. Be quiet. Do not talk to the organs of the media. Say not a word, because I don't want them to know anything.
Well, you see, there's a wee bit of, you know, Armagh was hard done by in relation to what happened in the first match. And
what do you mean hard done by?
With the way they were slated about the shamuzzle.
They weren't slated that much. That wasn't slating, as
well,
you know yourself.
Well, you have to realise, Ron, that the effort that these guys put in.
We did this. We know this.
But I mean,
they're at the edge of their tolerance. Blah blah.
And what I'm saying is, for any county footballer, doesn't matter Armagh, any county footballer at this time of the year, the commitment that these guys put in, I mean, they are professional in everything they do. They are professional in everything they do, and they don't get, you know, if we decided, right, there's the night, should we go to the pictures or we'll go, that's called the movies.
Well, listen to me, hold on a wee minute, hold on, if you don't mind me saying it, listen to me. The long and the short of it is this. The fans want to know everything to do with the run-up to it, everything after it, and the organ for giving them that, satisfying that desire, are the organs of the media.
Right, okay.
Now, you have a manager who says, you will not talk to the media, I am boycotting the media. That shows, to me, a dreadful disrespect for his fans. He's depriving them of information. He should have been big enough, in my view, to say, media, you are appalling, I disagree with what you did, I hate you for doing it, but I'm still going to use you.
Well, that's fair enough. That's okay. I have no argument with that. But I also look at it from the side of the players, and they say it's a self-imposed one, and the reason for it, I would imagine, is everybody doesn't like us, everybody hates us, and the guys can build better from within, and it shows that God in the world and everybody's against them. A wee bit like other people about this country, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Neanderthal, Stone Age.
So they don't want to speak to the press. And like all we want is dead simple.
A win.
We want to win, but we want to know who the team is.
Yeah.
And the one thing that really ikes me is when the programme is printed and you go and you buy the programme and the team isn't anything like the team it should be. You're paying €3 or €3 for a programme. That's no good. And that's one of the things
Who gets the profit from the programme?
It's just the council and all that, but it's one of the things that ikes me as a supporter, and even as a media person going to the games. The team, you have all your notes wrote out, and then you look, hold on, that's not even the right team. That's the only thing.
But I mean, is no one held amenable to that? We're in an age, we put rocketry on Mars. Cannot the Ulster Council make sure that a simple thing like accuracy in a programme is right?
How do you know they have?
Have what?
Put a yoke on Mars.
Well, sure, I know that. Sure, it was made. The piece that's on Mars at the moment was designed in the Armagh Observatory down there, just down the road from us. And there's a wee thing, a wee flag on it that says "Up Armagh."
Yeah, well, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. But I'm not really fussed about the media ban. It doesn't really annoy me. I think
we'll move on from that.
I think what the lads do is, they're getting themselves right now.
Is the media ban still there?
It is, aye. They have a big decision to make. Their starting team is very important. But that's only half the battle on Sunday, Rowan. The Ulster Council, within themselves, decided, okay, the Monaghan ladies and the Armagh ladies are also in the senior ladies final. And could it possibly be that we could have their game on before the men's game?
Yes.
And good sense has prevailed. So the Monaghan Armagh ladies is on at 1:30 in Clones. Now this is going to be brilliant for ladies football. It'll show these are the two best teams in Ulster, the two best footballing teams in Ulster, and it will raise the ladies' profile hugely.
Yes,
I know maybe
at
the start of the match there'll not be too many at it, but the crowd always come in the second half.
It's good.
So there's going to be 20,000 people watching them, and you're going to see some great football. You're going to see some great stars, and it's going to be magnificent. And unfortunately, there's an Armagh man managing Monaghan, John Morrison, Big John. Sure. And John's a great fella, and him and James Daly will be against each other. And John Daly will be trying his damnedest, and John Morrison says, well, he can't lose, because if Monaghan win, he's happy, and if Armagh win, he's happy. The psychology of John Morrison, So we wish them well.
Have you ever organised a party at a brewery?
Well, I haven't, because I don't drink.
No, I know that, but you know the saying, you know the adage, which says he couldn't organise a brewery.
Yeah.
Why did Aiken Promotions not make sure that they had all the I's dotted and T's crossed in relation to Dublin Council and Garth Brooks?
Yeah, well, I agree with you, because I had 2 tickets for the Monday night show.
God, yeah.
And I know the ticket says, and I think this is in all concerts that was held in Dublin, subject to approval, right, which is fair enough. But again, the negative press coming from, I would have to say this, probably coming from the Residents Association.
Hold on. No, negative press. No, if you have sold 400,000 tickets to things you're not able to deliver, well, the press is only reflecting the genuine views. There was 400 people, that residents associations and people, who wrote to the GAA in Croker and said, look, this is unacceptable, we don't want it.
There's also 3,500 people within that area works in Croke Park on big days.
Yes, but we're not talking about the GAA. Come on.
If you have 400 people who probably don't want to hear a concert or are annoyed, it's to me, Rowan, the concert should have went ahead. It was a one-off.
Well, it should have went ahead because the proper permissions should have been got in the first place.
Well, I think I'm not 100% sure on this, but I firmly believe that the way it works in Croke Park is your concerts or whatever's on, everything is subject
to the approval of Dublin Council.
Yes.
And that approval was not forthcoming.
It wasn't, but Brooks has come out this morning and said if he doesn't get the 5, he's not coming.
Do you know what I think we should do to Brooks? we should tell him to go to China and camp there for the rest of of July. Because you look at it. Look, he's saying he loves the Irish people.
Yeah.
He's going to deprive the attendance at 3 concerts of his presence. How dare he say he likes the Irish people? How dare he says he's coming there to do things for them? He's depriving those 3 venues, those 3 audiences, of his musicality, and he will come, of course.
It is a strange setup, and
he will
probably, I suppose, Rowan, from but our man down point of view, it was probably the only way we were going to get to Croke Park this year, so we're not even going to get there now, I don't know,
I'm going to have to wind you shortly.
Well,
because we're getting...
Okay,
be quick.
We're going to look now, the World Cup.
Yeah, be quick.
Okay, 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
In the World Cup, Andres Escobar, the captain of Colombia, was shot to death when he went back home to Colombia after he missed it.
Yeah.
He scored an own goal, and it's very sad because I remember it well. And football is only a game. It is only a game, and it's great that Colombia are playing Brazil this evening, or is it tomorrow? I think it's maybe this evening.
Well, I'll be there.
So wouldn't it be great? It is. It's this evening at 9 o'clock.
Thank God.
Wouldn't it be great if Colombia would beat Brazil as a recognition to Escobar that was killed? And my wee dark bet for the World Cup is Colombia.
Don't tell anybody, but tell me.
They're playing great stuff.
Colombia.
And France and Germany are playing at 5 o'clock, and this brings back great memories of that mad game in the Euros where Schumacher nearly decapitated the French forward and never even got sent off, never even got booked. And then Luis Suarez, he's going
simple bite.
Yeah, he's simple bite, and all the ramifications about that. And he did come out and say he bit him, but as he says, many's a man get bit worse behind the toilet at an old disco back in the day. So Luis Suarez looks as if
he's meaning that a woman would have given the man a love bite. That's what you're talking about.
That's correct.
Because many's a man would have got
a hickey.
Listen, you've got to go now. I'm the next man coming on.
So Luis Suarez looks as if he's going to
apologise, and there's going to be appeal.
Oh well, he's
apologised already.
He's apologised already.
Uruguay's appealing.
He's leaving Liverpool and looks to be heading to Barcelona.
Barcelona.
That's a good song.
I can't sing it. Can you sing?
No.
Go on.
But Freddie Mercury.
Do you know what we can sing? You must do the first verse with me.
Oh, sorry, before we go, we have to not forget. Phil Taylor is playing in Uri tonight, and I'm having the privilege.
Who's Phil Taylor?
Phil Taylor, the greatest darts player in the world.
How do those fellows manage to get the darts over their bellies?
I don't know, but Phil Taylor is coming to Newry tonight. He's the best in the world. The most consistent dart player of all time. And I'm having the opportunity to interview him tonight. I know Sky sponsor him, so I'm wondering, is he watching the old football, and did he see Armagh last week, and how does he think Armagh's going to do?
I'm sure he's waiting for that.
So Phil Taylor tonight in the Francis Court Hotel.
Right.
Not to be missed, and I'll be interviewing him tonight.
Wow.
Not to be missed.
Well done. We'll talk about that meeting of titans. This man and Phil Taylor tonight will meet there. Thank you for coming in. Very, very good. Coming shortly, the American student experience of John McCall Jr. on this 4th of July, Independence Day.